You will not lose weight long-term on diets, period. Medical study after medical study now shows that the only thing you end up losing on a diet is actually your lean muscle mass. That results in you slowing down your metabolism. You hit a plateau or you gain all your weight back. Hello, my name is Peter Greenlaw. I started the New Health Conversation movement. It's a registered trademark, U.S. Patent Office. The New Health Conversation, we want to bring you the truth. We want to bring you real evidence instead of you breaking your heart going on one of these diets and getting everything back. In the major studies that were done by the University of Minnesota, where they looked at 40 different studies, thousands and thousands of people, and also in the Journal of the American Medical Association, where they named all the diets by name, including paleo, keto, Mediterranean, Atkins, intermittent nutritional fasting, Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers, Nutrisystem, et cetera, people lost on average in 12 months, 16 pounds. And they even said the majority of the weight loss was lean muscle. See, the problem with all of this is when I hear the word diet, I think deprivation, I think less calories. But here's the problem. When you lower the calories in the body, you also lower nutrition. And when you lower nutrition, the body freaks out and goes and looks for the nutrition. Because our body doesn't run on calories. Our body doesn't care about calories. When you're hungry, you're not hungry for calories. You're hungry for nutrition. And our food today is set up so that it's calorically dense and nutritionally bankrupt. We've substituted, for the most part, sugar for nutrients because it's way cheaper to use sugar in our food. Oh, one other little tidbit. Sugar, according to Harvard Medical School study, said that sugar is 6 to 8 times more addictive than cocaine. So they know what they're doing. They're addicting us. And you wonder why you go on a diet and you're starving to death. It's not because you lowered the calories. It's because you lowered the nutrition. So in these big studies, what did they conclude? They concluded in the long run that the majority of the weight you lost was 100%, almost 100% lean muscle mass and water. And that resulted in slowing down the metabolism. It's not that complicated. So lest you lose all hope, there are 2 new revolutionary peer-reviewed human trial medical studies that discovered, after 40 years of research, literally the magic bullet for weight loss, and it's not even a diet. The results were so amazing that men and women were not allowed to exercise. And not because they researched against exercise, because they didn't want that to be an outlier. So I already told you that the major diets analyzed was about 16 pounds in a year, okay? In these studies, what they discovered was people on average lost 16 pounds in a month. That took 12 months on a diet. And here was the other really cool thing. No one was allowed to exercise. And they didn't exercise, obviously, because they didn't want that to be an outlier. And yet, they gained 6 to 9% lean muscle mass. Now, you think that's great. There's more. They also, in just 30 days, lowered cholesterol, triglycerides, blood sugar, blood pressure, lowered inflammation by 24% in a month, lowered insulin in some people by 41% in 30 days. And also, in 8 weeks, they lowered visceral fat by 33%. No one has ever seen these kind of results before. Now, you can go on any diet you want. I'm going to tell you straight up. You will lose weight, but it's the wrong kind of weight. All these people that come on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, they're telling you something where they have no scientific basis at all. And what do the statistics say? Again, we're researchers. We want to give you what's really going on. 80% of the United States is overweight, with 50% of those people obese. And for the first time in history, the greater percentage of that 80% is obese. It's about 43%, and about 37% are just overweight. It's getting worse and worse. Go to Barnes & Noble. There's so many diets that'll make your head swim. There's the DASH diet and the whatever. I don't even want to go through them all, because at the end of the day, find a diet that basically is not based on lowering calories. Even if you do something like Noom, which is psychological, at the end of the day, they're just trying to show you a way to consume less food. Code word for less calories. But it doesn't work. You can't have 80% of America overweight and 50% of those people obese. We have 1 in 3 adults pre-diabetic. The CDC has said that 9 out of 10 Americans are metabolic unhealthy if they have 3 of those 5 factors, either overweight, high blood pressure, high blood sugar, high cholesterol, high triglycerides. Look, I know you're skeptical. I can tell by the comments that I get on TikTok. I can tell by people will fill out the form on our website and put the wrong phone number or no phone number at all. And that's okay. I understand you should be skeptical. But here's what you can't be skeptical about. A peer-reviewed human trial. It's as high as we know in medical investigation, period. No drug ever gets approved without a peer-reviewed study. You hear the term clinical trial. A clinical trial is like the preview to bring it along far enough to figure out if it's worth it to invest in a peer-reviewed human trial. See, the big journals like the New England Journal of Medicine or the Journal of the American Medical Association, when you submit your data to them, they don't do the analysis. They send it out to the world-class experts whose main job is to discredit what you're trying to claim. It's especially important when it comes to a drug. Imagine now we have this protocol, and the studies were published in the Nutrition Journal and the Obesity Journal, which is arguably the greatest journal in the world for obesity and weight, etc. These are not our opinions. This is the facts. You can make up your own facts. You can say, I went on a diet and I lost weight and I kept it off. But for how long? I lost 40 pounds 20 years ago, and I've kept it off for 20 years. And the main reason to do this is something else. Maybe you don't. I discovered a medical syndrome, not to brag on myself, but kinda. It's a medical syndrome registered with the U.S. Patent Office called TDOS. What does it stand for? Toxicity, nutritional deficiency, being overweight, and stress. And all those four come together to make us unhealthy and cause us to gain weight. So what we're doing is we're drinking and breathing and eating chemicals, and the body, take it as it takes in the chemical, it stuffs it inside our visceral fat. That's why what they proved in the study, this protocol removed chemicals, toxins, herbicides, pesticides from the body, and that's why those visceral fat cells shrank away. The body just really didn't even need them anymore. So again, you can do any diet you want. You'll lose weight, but it's unhealthy, and you're going to gain it all back, not because I say so, because that's what the clinical studies say. If you want to waste your time and your effort and your money, go for it. If you don't, maybe click on the link below for free. Go and see the studies. Go and see the before and afters. They're unbelievable. And if it looks interesting, fill out the form at the bottom. And I encourage you, if you put your phone number in, we will call you for free. We'll do a free consultation. It's not going to be a sales call. We don't need to convince you. We have the science on our side that no other weight loss regimen, health program, nutrition program have, period. Doesn't exist. So I hope you'll take the time to go there, set up a free consultation. Again, why do we need to do that? Because we don't know. Maybe we have people that want to gain weight. We have athletes that call us. I had a gentleman yesterday that weighs 463 pounds at 29 years old. That's a challenge. Anyway, we'd like to help you, but we can't do it if you don't reach out to us. Even though you're skeptical, it's fine. So have a wonderful day.